Hello, my friends. I wanted to hop on here and just do a quick run through with my natural presets. So I've got about 8 photos from different lighting scenarios and wanted to edit with them. So let's hop on to it. Right off the bat, we'll use Natural One on this photo of Jade right after her San Diego elopement. So I'll pull the contrast a bit, add some warmth. To me, that's the final image. Boom, before and after, love it. Same scenario, Jade and Matt. First thing that catches my eye is this darn lens flare. It's a little distracting, so I'll knock that out of there real quick. And then the next thing I notice is I usually underexpose a bit. This photo is evenly exposed or properly exposed, and so the preset accounts for the underexposure. So with the preset a little bright, pull that down, the highlights a bit, and then add some contrast just to make them a little more bold and punchy. And then a little bit of warmth, and that's a final image. Super happy with that. Next up, Julie and Hank. They were sweet enough to model for a mentor session that I taught this summer. Super sweet little outdoor studio setup. So Natural One, I'm happy with that. That could be a final photo. I'm gonna pull the contrast just a bit. You can see the difference that does in the really dark areas of this photo. And to me, just with the contrast adjustment, that's it. I'm done with that photo. Julie and Hank again. Photos like this where there's a really focused focal point, and your eyes are really drawn to just her face and how everything in this photo is really focused. I like to throw these in black and white just to really amplify the boldness and the moodiness. So that right there, that's done. One click, natural black and white. You can play with stuff, but really, I think that's great. One trick I like to do for images where you can see your hair is really sharp. Here in the clarity slider, it's already at -10 built into the preset, but I like to even pull that more sometimes. And so you can see the difference here. If I go back to 0 and you see just the sharpness there, I think that's a little too much. So I really like to pull that down, soften it up. Super happy with that. Madison and Parker, Sedona, sunset, beautiful couple, inside and out. Enough about them. Natural One. Boom. Again, that could be done. I'll add a little bit of contrast just to bolden it up a bit, and that's done. Easy peasy. Zoila and Cam, look at the bolo tie, look at the jumpsuit. These two, come on. Natural One. I'll add a little warmth. A little magenta, even it out a bit. That's a final image for me. Often these like really green foresty scenarios can be hard to edit in, but I'm super happy with what these presets do with it. I'll even do this one in black and white. Boom, super even, easy to use. You can play with it. Again, you can edit a photo all day long, but sometimes you just gotta move on. I'm happy with that. Little double exposure action. Let's get on to it. Natural One, same thing. Preset accounts for underexposure. This photo was not underexposed, so I'm gonna pull that back. Pull the highlights back to reveal some more of those details that were lost. A little bit of warmth. Double exposures just have so much sharpness and detail because you're slapping 2 photos together. And so we're going to do the same thing as earlier and just pull this clarity down. Again, the difference between that, I think, is just way too much. And that, I just love how soft that is. Before, after, 2 or 3 adjustments, easy peasy. Last but not least, a little iPhone action. Took this to my sister the other day at a coffee shop. We'll start with Natural One. iPhones tend to err on more of the magenta side, so I'll pull this down to green because I like it better that way. And then again, iPhones with just the HDR technology are just really sharp. And so I'll pull this down again. And the preset has some sharpness built into it. I'll just pull that as well. Don't need that. Before, after, a lot softer, warmer, beautiful. I think anyone can use these presets, not just photographers. You can see what it does to an iPhone photo. Super happy with that. Little recap. Lightroom doesn't want to load, but it's all good. Thanks for watching. Thanks for looking at these presets. I hope you enjoy them. Hope you use them. I hope they make your life easier as they have done mine. Cheers, y'all.